Now with water catchment systems, you do need to check in your own county and municipality, but which I've done so here. And we are allowed and even encouraged to use rainwater for things like your toilets, for bathing needs, things of that nature. So at this time, I'm going to show you around a little bit of what we've got here. All right, so as you can see, the tiny house has a slanted roof, which is great for collecting water. We are 28 feet long, and so that should really collect a lot of water. And so what I do is take it just straight from the roof, as you can see, goes down the easement into this here, and then down into the holding tank. I have two holding tanks. This one is for my water inside the house, for things like, well, you could use it for cooking, you could use it for bathing, as I mentioned earlier, flushing toilets, whatever. So we've got 325 gallons here. Now you'd have to decide for your own area and your own usage. It's just me here at the tiny house most times. Well, all the time, really. And Edwina. Well, anyways. So, I digress. Well, anyways, so yeah, so that's the first tank. And now, because it goes into the house, and it does come from the roof, I have made a couple of stopping points. There's a screen here, and then to kind of collect some of the debris. And then inside, there's another one in here. And then I also filter it here once more to make sure that there are no sediments that are going inside to the plumbing interior. And that's very important. It's something to keep an eye on and change those filters at least once every 3 months. So some other things to be concerned about or considering is where your water is coming from, the place that you live, all sorts of things, climate. Here I can do this because I'm kind of in a, well, Pacific Northwest. We don't usually freeze, at least for that long. The other thing is, anytime you're collecting rainwater, keep in mind your roof could have contaminants on it. There are birds, there are all sorts of things. So what you do is you have to clean your water or purify your water. So the Washington State says, for every 10 gallons of water, you should add 2 teaspoons of bleach. Now that's here in Washington State. Check your own municipality. But anyways, that's what I do, and I monitor the water usage, as you can see here on the side. Maybe you can't see, I don't know how well it'll show up, but basically I've got markers on the side here, 60, 100 gallons, 140, so on and so forth. And so what that does is it really helps monitor it, and so I keep an eye on it. And it wouldn't hurt to create a logbook even, although I haven't had to do that yet. I just keep an eye on it. And right now, to be honest, we are in the dry season. It actually does get dry here for about a few months in the summertime. And so I've had to actually collect a lot of my water, thankfully, from some friends and neighbors. So, anyways, that's that. All right, now this is the back side of the tiny house, and this is my secondary collection. This is 65 gallons. And I don't purify this. I don't treat this at all. Actually, there's only 10 gallons in there at the moment. Oh, no. But I use this for my water, to water the gardens. And it's also attached to a hose and a pump system. So when I turn the pump on, I can actually collect this water, pump it out of this container, and use it for outside watering. And if I decide not to do that, or I don't need that much water, I can either fill it up here when the tank is full, or down here at the bottom. I can turn this on, this little nozzle here. Aha, water. But we don't want to waste, so wait, we're already running low. So anyways, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's that. Well, a couple other things to consider is, how do you get the water inside your house or your RV or whatever it is that you're using? Well, you have to use a pump of sorts, and so I've tried everything from a utility pump to a sump pump, and they didn't really work as well. They didn't really give the pressure. And so a friend of mine, Charles from our tiny cabin project, suggested that you use a transfer pump. And so I went to try to get under here. It's a little messy, but I went to the good old Tractor Supply and got me one of these transfer pumps, and my goodness, do I ever have water pressure now. So, all right, well, now that I'm sitting on the ground. All right, well, that's about all I have for today, and I hope this video helped you, and or at least gave you some ideas and insight. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I try to put out videos fairly regularly. So, all right, take care from Lawson Woods. All right, so here, as you can see, we've got the tiny house, and we've got a pretty big slanted roof up there, 28 feet to be honest. And what we're doing, sorry, I've got the dog in the background, not, she's sticking away. Get over here, come on. I'm just going to do this in one take. I don't care. Sorry, folks. Anyways, never mind. Let's redo this.